Good morning, everybody. It's Julie Boye here. And obviously a super hot topic of conversation these days is how to keep our immune system healthy. So it's really interesting. A friend of mine, Frederick, posted about how he went to Costco and people were buying toilet paper en masse because of concerns of not having enough toilet paper. And I get that that's definitely a concern, but I want to look at things from a different perspective. I want to look at how are we keeping our cells healthy and our immune system supported so that we're not thinking about, are we going to be ill? Are we going to be in a quarantine? Whatever that situation is, I'm looking at it from a different perspective. So I have to say I'm not that excited to go to Costco this week. I go every week, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go this week here on Vancouver Island. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to do what I can to support myself and my family's immune health, and as well for the people that I care about and my customers, of course. I mean, many of you watching are already my USANA customers. You're part of our USANA family. You're using these products on a daily basis. You've invested in keeping yourselves healthy and happy for some of you for decades. So I think it's really important to understand that we need to wash our hands. That's so important. My hands are so dry. I've never washed my hands as often as I do now, which is probably a really good habit to get into anyhow. However, and the other thing that we know is that unfortunately wearing a mask doesn't help prevent getting sick. And what it does is it's creating a shortage of masks for those who really need them. For example, primary healthcare workers or dental workers or emergency service workers that actually really do need that protection from being in such close quarters with people that are unwell. So I want to talk about things that we can do to support a healthy immune system. So first I want to mention for those clients who are already taking the USANA Cell Essentials. So I did a video last week about why I love these products so much and why they're so exciting and what they're doing with our cells. So you can go back to check that out if you like, or I can link actually to the YouTube video in the comments. But this is great. So if you're already taking these, the things that I recommend for healthy immune support can be taken on top of the Cell Essentials, or if you are taking the health pack, you already have actually some boosters in here for healthy immune system and your healthy support of that. So kudos to you who are already doing this. This is amazing. I think it's awesome that you've made the commitment to choose to take these products twice a day, every day. That's awesome. Now, if you're new to this and if you've never used these products before, or you're wanting to add to your regime, I'm going to kind of go in like the order of that I feel if you're going to invest, sort of least expensive to, optimal formula that you could choose. So this is probably the one that I think is the most inexpensive way to start supporting your immune system with some of the USANA products. So this is called Polysea. And sorry, my American friends, this is only available in Canada. It has been on back order, but I've heard it's going to be here next week. So for those that are in the local to the Nanaimo area, my husband will be picking this up in Richmond. Fingers crossed, it should be back in inventory. This sold out pretty quickly as soon as people were concerned about, keeping their immune system healthy. So it's back in stock. So it's really exciting. So I want to mention, I'm just going to read from the USANA site. Polysea is USANA's proprietary vitamin C blend. It's a unique combination of calcium, potassium, magnesium, and zinc mineral ascorbates, mineral salts. This mixture has been shown to increase and maintain a higher level of vitamin C in the blood equal amounts of ascorbic acid alone. So there's a clinical study. There's like a graph here. Anyway, there's a whole study, so I can definitely post that. So some of the things, the benefits, antioxidant activity neutralizes damage caused by free radicals to maintain cellular health. It supports immune function. It supports collagen synthesis, and it supports eye health. So this is where I want you to start. So this is like the base plan. After that, once you go to the next level, I recommend a product with a name that's not easy to say, but it's so fantastic. It's called Proglue Commune. And why I love this product. So this is actually for everyday immunity, and it has, so what does it have? So USANA Proglue Commune uses the power of USANA intelligence technology to support your immune system's ability to adapt and react to your unique needs. So it promotes well-being in two important ways. One, supports robust, healthy immune responses, and maintains overall wellness and vitality even during occasional stress. So this is a combination of shiitake and reishi mushroom powders plus a unique strain of baker's yeast extract. So it's an extract, it's not actually yeast, so that's important to know. And then they create this beta-glucan complex to prime your immune cells' ability to support your health effectively. So what it does, it's not an immune booster. What it does is it's like when you have a water pump. So if you've ever had a water pump, you have to pump to get the water to come all the way from underground to the top of the pump. And that's the hard work. And then once the pump is primed, you can just easily move the handle up and down and the water flows. That's what Proglue Commune does. So your immune system is going to be ready. It's going to be there to do its job when it's faced, under attack. So that's really important, is that it's not boosting your immune system in any way. It's actually healthy support, priming your immune system ready. We're ready for what might come our way. So that's number 2. So that would be, so if you're, investing at level 2, you do Polysea and Proglue Commune. If you're in the States, you can do Booster C. Okay, and then level 3 is actually 2 other things. I seem to have forgotten something. Hang on. Sorry, I forgot something. Okay, so level 3, which I love this. I love this all the time, every day, is vitamin D. So vitamin D plays a role as a hormone in our body. There are over 800 different functions in our body that use vitamin D. The majority of people in Canada are vitamin D deficient. I live on Vancouver Island. I'm at the same latitude as Vancouver, British Columbia. We are not getting, it's just not possible for us to get the vitamin D from the sun because the sun is so low in the sky. So even if you were to stand outside without any sunscreen, at this time of year, actually for most of the year at this latitude, your body can't manufacture vitamin D. If you have darker skin than I do, then you are really not going to be able to manufacture any vitamin D. So you are more likely to be deficient. So you can get a vitamin D test from your physician. That's easy to do. There might be a small extra cost, but it's worth it to check. Like I said, majority of people are deficient of vitamin D. So this is something you can add. It supports not only immune health, but it supports so many other things. It supports brain health. It supports so many other processes in our body. So I would include vitamin D in my immune support protocol. And then the last thing is probiotics, so gut health. So we want to make sure that we're feeding our gut, keeping our gut super healthy, especially when we're traveling. So, it is March break season. We're coming up to March break where people are traveling. And I want you to go on your trip and I want you to enjoy your trip and stay safe and healthy and come back, super healthy. There's nothing worse than like going away and getting sick, because that does often happen because we're under stress. And when we actually let go and relax for a minute, our body's like, yeah, we're going to get sick now. So nobody wants to get sick on vacation. So I love the probiotic because it's a powdered formula. So it's really easy to use. The whole family can use it. I carry it in my purse. I take it when I first get on a plane. I'm giving my gut some extra love just to make sure that, again, my immune system is optimally ready to support me in terms of what I might come across. So USANA probiotic, it's a stick pack. I love it. Super simple to use. So the last thing I want to mention is if you have your kidlets and you're like, how can I make sure my kidlets have a healthy immune system as well? So we have a product, a chewable for kids called Youthful Animals. So this is really important for our kidlets. They can take it twice a day from the age of 4, and under the age of 4 from about 1, they can take 1 a day. If they're not able to chew it, it is a chewable. You can crush it and add it to anything that's kind of a liquid like a yogurt or a smoothie or something like that so that they can take it. So there's options for the whole family, but I encourage you to educate yourself by following reputable sites. So make sure that the information you're getting regarding what's happening in our world today, that you are listening to reputable sites and really following the thread of where is this information coming from. So much fear mongering going on, but some of it also we have to pay attention to. So I'm here to just share that I want to help you have a healthy immune system, to support your immune system, to encourage you to wash your hands, to encourage you to please stop purchasing the masks, because the Surgeon General actually tweeted to say, please stop purchasing masks. It only has a benefit if you are already unwell. And if you are already unwell, you know you need to stay home and you need to stay out of public contact. So I'm here for you. We can have a conversation. We can see what fits your budget. We can help you to support and have a healthy immune system. If you're traveling over the March break, let's talk. Let's see what you and your family need to keep you well supported while you're traveling. Of course, again, wiping down surfaces, washing your hands, all of those things are super, super important. But we also want to really, really pay attention to how we're treating ourselves. I mentioned in the description of the video why I've chosen the USANA Health Sciences product. I have been partnered with USANA for 14 years. I do benefit from a small commission if you order these products from my website. And the reason I choose USANA is that the products are pharmaceutical grade. They are made in an FDA approved facility. So what that means is they're made at the same quality standard as pharmaceutical drugs. So you will never find a contaminant in a USANA product that shouldn't be there. USANA tests the raw materials when they arrive. I encourage you to find another company that actually tests every batch of every raw material that is put into a nutritional supplement. USANA is very unique in this. I actually don't know of another company who does this, but if you do, I'm open to being educated. But it's really, really rare for a supplement company to test every single batch of raw ingredient that comes into the facility for production. So that means that they can guarantee the purity and the potency of all their products. So if it says you're getting this much vitamin C and this format, that's what you're getting. Every single batch is tested. Every single batch is kept for up to 2 years. They're tested on a regular basis to make sure the potency and purity is guaranteed the whole entire time until the product expires. After that, you can still use it. It just can't guarantee the potency and the purity anymore. USANA is based on science. I was reading you from a great site, askthescientist.com. You want to know about the research behind the products? It's there. And every ingredient that goes into a product has scientific research behind it. And as often as possible, USANA actually does scientific studies and trials to see how the ingredients work together in humans. So there's a lot of value in a USANA product when you're investing. You can buy vitamin C anywhere. I get that. But there is definitely a difference when you purchase the USANA Polysea, the vitamin C, versus something off the shelf. There's a difference in quality. I just had a customer last night tell me how she noticed that she's taking less of the USANA vitamin C than she would have of a previous product because she's finding that it's more effective. So there is a real difference. And yeah, I'm here for you guys. Remember, I don't charge to consult. I don't charge for my time. I will share as much as you need to know about keeping you and your family's immune system healthy as we go into this March break travel season. Thanks, everyone.